about, building wealth. I'm about real estate, and I'm about people of color getting involved in real estate, right? I'm very passionate about that because we are still very much a minority when it comes to investing. So now that you're getting the tools and getting the equipment with people that you can trust, this is your time to seize the moment. So, yeah, go ahead, put in Elizabethtown.
That's
I
true.
see you, James. I see you, Linda. I see you, Don. I see you, Betsy. Elizabethtown, Kentucky. This is your opportunity. This is the gold rush, right? Okay, Carlos.
Exactly. If you look at this chart, guys, this came from a study that the Hardin County Chamber of Commerce did. It's a very long study available through Ms. Jewel if you guys want to read through this impact of the plant in the area. But this chart is super impressive because if you look at the orange line, that's your Elizabethtown population. The blue line is your Hardin County population. If you see between 2000 and 2022, the population in Elizabethtown has only grown about 8,000 or so people, 9,000 or so people in 22 years. Okay.
Wow.
But if you track it from 2022 to the projected 2030 population, now we're talking going from 31,900. So basically 32,000 in population to 54,000 plus in population. That's a 22,000 person increase.
Wow.
So basically doubling the size of the town in just 8 years or so.
Wow.
That's how fast this thing is going to grow. And if you're talking in the county level, same thing. The county level numbers are going to explode alongside with it. Why? Because of the multi-billion-dollar investment that these companies are doing in the area. That, by the way, money in an area attracts more money in the area. So as Ford is moving in, guess who has to follow? All the suppliers for Ford. As other companies have to go in, other suppliers have to go in. And that is followed along by restaurants, by clinics, by medical. So it's hard to even predict the true explosion that's going to happen here. But we're getting basically a glimpse into the future of how the population is going to grow. And where do you want to be? You want to be where people need homes. If you're buying units like we are, apartment units, you want to be where there's massive demand for it and little inventory. There's no inventory in this town to house this many people. Okay. As you know, Kentucky is the home of the Kentucky Derby. That's kind of what Kentucky is known for, by the way. Just Kentucky alone employs more than 60,000 people in the horse industry and generates more than $6.5 billion of economic activity. Well, the horse days are going to be over because it's going to be known now for electric battery production. It's kind of funny that it's called Elizabethtown because now they're calling it E-Town, right? And it's going to be E-Town this, E-Town that. Why E-Town? Because of electric batteries. Right. Let me talk to you guys a little bit about investor returns in this deal. The minimum investment for this deal is $100,000. If you have less than that, please contact Ms. Jewel so that she can work with you and see if there's an opportunity for you to join. The projected multiple, meaning how much your money is going to multiply in the deal. If you invest $100,000, it's 2.3, 2.8x. I was just fine-tuning the pro forma today, and it looks beautiful to project and multiply. That means that you invest 100,000, you have the opportunity to make up to $280,000 from this investment. 50 to 55% return on capital by year 5, meaning that when we refinance the deal around year 4 or 5, you're projected to receive about 50 to 55% of the capital back and continue to get paid quarterly distributions. You start getting paid quarterly distributions quarter 1 after closing on the property. And your projected annual average return is 22 to 25%, meaning that if you have your money in a bank making 4% a year, right now it's 4%. Who knows when interest rates drop? It might be 2% or nothing percent, like Chase still pays nothing percent.